god. I'll wear my skippers to the Waffle House. Good morning, it's Saturday. I know, since the last vlog, I took basically like 5 days off of vlogging, which was nice. It was just like kind of it was a weird week. I'll update you guys later. But we are headed to boxing this morning. It is 8:30 in the morning. The fact that I'm up at 8:30 on a Saturday doesn't really sit well with me. But it's a busy day, so I had to go to boxing early. Yeah, I got things to update you on. However, I'm going to update you in the car because I do not want to be late for boxing. I kind of wish I had enough time to get an energy drink before, and I might still be able to, so let's see. It truly is spring in Charleston. Like, the flowers are blooming. I'm waiting for my jasmine to bloom. I'm a little worried but I know that it blooms a little bit later, more towards May than March. Yeah, I got back from South by Southwest. And it was a whole, of course, week of work. So I basically, like, obviously South by Southwest was a fun thing, but it's very tiring. And so I'm very thankful for this break. Today, or tomorrow is St. Patrick's.
Can't be overused because it's
podcast. Really... Shout out to my other toasters. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So today we're going out, like day celebrations. I've got a brunch at 11:30. And then we've got activities on King Street all morning. Oh god, we're sleep-inners. We usually sleep in. I didn't have that trait until I moved in with Joseph. I used to get up quite early, like 9 a.m. was my sleeping in for Saturday, not anymore. There are days when we stay in bed till noon. It is what it is. So 8:30 is quite a lot. My alarm went off at 7:15 and Joseph like didn't know what was going on. I kind of didn't know what was going on for a second. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know what day it was. Got up, whatever, did my alarm, and then I brought it, oh my god, my alarm's going off again. Because I set an alarm to make sure I left. My other alarm was a lot more loud than that. And I have my phone in the bathroom so that when the alarm goes off, I have to get up, and I don't want my phone near my bed when I'm sleeping. But sometimes, like, if I sleep in, I'll bring the phone to my bedside table, go to sleep, and I'll take that extra 10 minutes or whatever. So the next alarm was like in the room, and Joseph was like, oh, and like, he was like, oh, and I see him, and he grabs his Kindle, and he's looking at his Kindle. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I don't know. I was like, I literally took his Kindle, put it down, took his head, just laid it back down. And I was like, shh, you're okay. He just went back to sleep. Guarantee you he will not remember that. So, headed to boxing this morning. We'll have a beautiful day. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a Q&A in this episode. Or in this vlog, because I've gotten some comments on the vlogs, comments on the podcast, a bunch of things we need to catch up. We need to catch up. I'm heading into Marshall's because I'm doing that really toxic thing where I have an outfit picked out for today, but I'm not sure if I like the outfit or not, so I might see if I can find another like cute green thing to wear to this brunch. Okay, wonderful news. I didn't find anything. This is good. I was not meant to find anything. There was literally no reason for me to shop for another shirt when I have plenty of green, and to buy something like a specific type of green just for a holiday is silly. I also went to the store right after boxing. This lighting, yikers. I went to the store right after boxing, got the suja juice and a banana. I was looking at their protein shakes, or like their protein smoothies or whatever, and they all had, I mean literally one had 42 grams of sugar. I was like, hell no, absolutely not. So I picked up like a cold pressed juice thinking, great, my head was not there. I know what you're thinking. This is just fruit juice. It's cold pressed and whatever, but it's still fruit juice. This has 12 grams of sugar. That's not as bad. But I need to go home. I need to eat. And I've been debating on if I was going to have caffeine today, because I feel like Oh, it's the morning. I want to like have caffeine to start the day. Like, it's morning. I want to start the day with caffeine. However, I also I don't really need it. So I'm not gonna do it till I need it. Well, I'm late, obviously. Let's do a little showing of the outfit. Boots, I brought a t-shirt because it's quite hot outside. This is like a very airy sweater, but still like South Carolina heat, I don't think so. So I might change into the t-shirt. I've got my little Urban Outfitters skirt on, and bringing a couple drink bar items because even though Laura Jane said that she has everything, I don't want to be a greedy guest. So happy St. Patrick's Day festivities. I don't do chocolate. I like coffee, I'll drink and I'll be sad. Chocolate, I will vomit. I think it tastes like the devil's food.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh, please hold. What's my favorite food? I don't know. Like
Oysters?
That's it.
I love oysters.
I love it. Like raw oysters. I do horseradish and lemon. Woohoo!
That's a good idea. I had a lot of salt actually.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that is a shit ton of salt. Oh my god. Happy St. Patrick's.
Oh.
Marissa didn't even take it.
So I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't like tequila.
Oh my god.
Hello. Woo.
Feels like a mean freeze flat dangling like cold cuts. Don't trust. Mirror talk, funny club, but I'll take a bite of your flesh before you take a piece of my face out.
Update. I went out with the girls. Darty, day drinking. And it is 10:52. I'm still freaking drunk. I stopped drinking hours ago. And I don't even think I was that crazy. But like, whatever. I'm still drunk. We're going to Waffle House because we haven't had dinner. Joseph drove me home. The car's still downtown. I'm going to Waffle House, and also I'm sure like in your family situations, or like especially like in couples, like you have words or phrases, and we just did one, and I was like, oh my god, that's a new family word, and he was like, new family word just dropped. So new family word just dropped. I'm wearing my Skippers to the Waffle House, so that's the state of being that we are in. Am I still drunk? Cannot. I literally, I'm like, I'm done. I'm over being drunk. I'm over it. Okay, I'm in the airport right now, and we've got a bunch of questions that have been like asked in the comments and everything. And I'll be honest, I didn't have time to film this before I left, so I was like, I'm just gonna film it at the airport. Like, welcome to Charleston Airport. Oh, let's, there's the tour. So I have them here, and yeah, we haven't done a Q&A in a while, and so I had a couple that I like gathered from videos and a couple that were sent in. So I thought I'd answer some because I know that this is a short vlog. So first one, somebody asked, they asked about like the behind the scenes of like being an influencer and choosing your agency. Honestly, they asked for this to be like a full-length video. I'm gonna make a full-length video about this. I've got some like things. I know it's so annoying, like projects working in the background, but like projects working in the background that I can't tell you about yet. But yeah, I will be making a full video on that. Another person asked what camera I use for my vlogs. Let me show you because I'm actually filming on my iPhone right now. So some content I have on my iPhone only because like it's might be easier. I'm in a place that I want to be more discreet or polite. Sometimes my camera dies, but most of the footage is on this. This is a Canon G7X Mark III. I love this. I do think that your camera matters when you're vlogging. Like either get something like this or vlog on your iPhone. Like to be honest, if you have like an iPhone 13 or above, but I love this. It has a flip cam, like you know that, and I had a Sony Alpha something that I used, and I find it much easier to vlog on this. And it also has like the automatic lens cap, which makes a big difference when you are traveling and like you don't want to have a lens cap, you know? Okay, one question. Do you ever get nervous about sharing so much of your life online? Honestly, no. It's kind of dangerous how, like, not nervous I get. I just posted a video literally about a cut on my butthole. And I'm like, how loud am I right now? I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous, really. And I haven't been burned yet about it. I only had one creeper, and honestly, like, I just didn't answer him. He would, like, DM me things about my feet. He had a thing for my feet, and I just kind of didn't interact. And then he got kind of weird and started sending me my own content, telling me like when my feet looked best, and he wanted to my feet. And that just got a little weird. I was like, okay, like now we're like going to weird territory. So I had to block him. That's like the weirdest thing that I've ever gotten. What's your go-to karaoke song? I've only sang karaoke once, and Joseph made me do it because he was super drunk. I was extremely sober, and it was Devil Went Down to Georgia. So if you can imagine, if you've ever heard, if you haven't heard that song, I need you to go listen to that song and realize like what this man made me do. How do you handle negative comments from people? I don't get them very often. There's some that bother me. Like I had a like really large creator comment on one of my videos about my laundry detergent. Yikes. And like they were like, yeah, use this if you want your clothes to be nasty and dirty. I'm like, that's crazy because I've been using this for the last like 8 years that I've been living by myself or in charge of my own laundry or so. And then also my mom used it before that, and since I was a toddler, and none of our clothes are gross or greasy like you asked or like you said. So that bothered me, but mostly like it just doesn't bother me. But I'll be honest, like I don't get a lot of hate. Like I'm very lucky, like my people are very nice. And also if somebody says something, I can usually hear the humor behind it. So usually most things are in good faith, you know? If you could go back and do it all over again, would you have chosen a different major for college? Okay, so if you didn't know, I was a chemistry major, and I went like it wasn't a mistake because I don't think anything's a mistake, but it certainly is obviously not the degree that like I ended up using in my career, and now that I'm influencing, obviously, but like it's not what I wanted to do either. I didn't want to do chemistry. If I were to go back, I honestly would. I would change my major. I would do marketing and business. I think I could have gotten farther faster with that type of background. And even though I now work in marketing, and I've worked in marketing for several years, there are definitely times where I feel behind because of some lingo that I didn't know. But I don't think it's necessary. Like I'm here now. I just think maybe I could have done it faster. I don't know. If you could be best friends with any fictional character, who would it be? I'm going to have to hold on. I'm definitely going to choose like a Sarah J. Maas character because I'm annoying and predictable. And if I had to be best friends with somebody, I think I would want to be best friends with Cassian. Like I think he's fun. I think he'd be hilarious. He'd be like fun to be around, fun to hang out with, and just like a good bro. You know what I mean? I feel like Cassian would be the best. If you haven't read Sarah J. Maas books, like I'm gonna need you to do that now. Okay, I think this was very fun. I am headed to LA. And so you guys will see, like I'll be vlogging my time in LA because I'm going to be there with TikTok and a bunch of other TikTokers. So I think it'll be really fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.